Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is Thursday, April 7th, 2022. This is Throwback Thursday. We're going to delve into 89 Upper Deck Baseball. This set changed the hobby. The first foil packs versus wax packs. First cards that were like $1 a pack, very high dollar back then, almost unheard of. This is a box of 89 Upper Deck Low Series. A little bit easier to get a Griffey. The set is cards 1 through 700. In High Series, you can also get cards 701 through 800. You can't get 701 through 800 in here, which makes it a little bit easier to get Griffey Jr. Everyone in this break is going to get 2 packs out of this box. The box is Baseball Card Exchange certified. Love the work that those guys do over there. I buy singles off of them sometimes as well. You can see they've authenticated this as not tampered with from a sealed case back in February 2021. So we purchased this knowing it was certified, paid a little extra for it. 36 packs in here, 18 people in the break. Everybody gets 2 packs, and we're going to explain how that works and get started. All right, we've got Tyler down to Adam. I'm going to randomize your names 5 times. That's what we do on all of our Thursday night breaks. That's going to tell us which person gets their packs first, second, and so on. And then I am going to shuffle up the packs on the table randomly, and we'll just grab 2 for you when it's your turn. All cards ship. Even if you don't get a Griffey, we're going to ship you all the cards from your 2 packs. Here we go, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, Michael, P-I-T, receiver for the Colts, down to Adam, S-I-D. Copy your names 5 times. So here is the order we're going to go in, and we're going to take our time. It's kind of like fine wine. 30-something-year-old cards. Don't get to do this every day, and I'll have George highlight the names as we go. So I'll highlight Michael first just to know where I'm at on the list. And if we get a Griffey, George, if you would, type in Griffey next to their name. Or if we get a Randy Johnson, I'll signal you to type in Randy Johnson or John Smoltz, some of the bigger rookies.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get started. And let me see if I'm forgetting any of the big rookies. I do have that posted on our website. John Smoltz, Gary Sheffield, Randy Johnson, King Griffey Jr. So we'll note down if you happen to get one of those. Yeah, no gum. I don't think there's any gum in this. I don't remember there being any. All right, here we go. Baseball Card Exchange certified. And again, I'll shuffle these packs up. Of course, these boxes did not come with any seal on the outside of them. Plastic wrap, which I think is kind of weird. I think Upper Deck was kind of ahead of the game on doing the foil packs that couldn't be tampered with. I'm kind of surprised they didn't seal this stuff in plastic as well. Says the Collector's Choice on the front. I've always thought that was kind of cool. You guys all remember Collector's Choice was actually a line of cards by Upper Deck that they would use later. So pretty cool. The Collector's Choice. These things were seen to be insanely expensive at like $1 a pack. That was just ridiculous back in the day. All right. So here's the packs. Shuffling this is not going to be an exact science. Let me just kind of put some here, there, everywhere. This is around $1,000 for the box. Obviously, we got to ship all this stuff to you guys too. It's about $1,000 roughly. You can probably get them a little bit cheaper. Having it Baseball Card Exchange certified always adds to the cost. And if you want a box a little bit cheaper, get a High Series box. A little bit harder to get a Griffey, but you're going to see a lot of the cards 701 through 800 included in those. It really reduces your odds. Okay, so first up, I'm going to make these little signs here. Michael, PIT. Break will go a little bit slower, guys. So you can fast forward if you're watching the video. Kind of fast forward to when we open each of the packs. There's Michael. George.
Hi, Michael. Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Grab 2 packs for you, Michael. I hope I'm a realistic goal or a very aggressive goal. Let's get 2 Griffeys. That would be a really aggressive goal. You like that shuffling? Oh, God, these packs are so weird. Now I remember these. Oh, gosh. It's foil, but it's almost like paper.
Very cool.
And there is George, the face that George usually makes.
What?
And these things are sticking together a little. So I will be super gentle with them. Nice haircut there. A little dental work. First cards that have the hologram as well. Dave LaPointe looking fly. Chris Gwynn. Is he related to Tony? I don't know. Johnny Ray. Neil checking his pants there. Neil Allen. All right. We are going to send these holograms to you as well. I'm going to sleeve these so they stay together. I think they're kind of cool. You guys might think they're ridiculously stupid. But some people, God, they do stick to the cards. Some people try to collect the set of every team. I think that would be kind of cool. I am going to sleeve these. I'll have George top load the holograms. Just to keep them together. Have you top load all the holograms.
35.
I don't know if they'll fit because there's 2 of them back to back. You might do 55. Nice hat. Yeah, Donald, what's up, man? Kirk Gibson. We're, of course, looking for card number 1, Ken Griffey Jr., the first ever Upper Deck card. Okay, none in your first pack there. Isaiah, you can buy in anytime at dynastybreaks.com. We're sold out for tonight, but we have 5 breaks tomorrow. Still got spots. dynastybreaks.com. Thanks for joining us. Going old school with the 89 Upper Deck. Billy Hatcher. All right, and it's a little bit more challenging break here, guys. They're sticking together. They're a little bit discombobulated. Johnny Ray. And I'm trying not to touch any of the corners here. All right. All right, you've got the Royals and the Braves on that one. So we'll use these 2 top-loaded things to sandwich your base cards between. So there's another top loader. Dave Otto. Glenn Braggs. Danny Jackson. Chuck Finley. I remember Chuck Finley. Jamie Quirk. He was kind of weird. Rafael Santana.
Quirky.
Yeah, he was quirky. Bill Schrader. All right. That was your 2 packs. No Griffey so far. Michael PIT. We'll get that out to you, buddy. And John BUR up next. We'll highlight him. All right, John. I didn't see it, Donald. I haven't seen any sports news today. I've been at the office all day, man. I have been here all day long.
So 80 to 90%.
Of what?
The job. You said you've been here all day long. And that's.
He asked me what's my scoop on today's Minnesota Twins trade with the Padres. I have not seen it, so you'd have to inform me. All right, some of these I can see a little bit of a corner issue here, so hopefully that is a common card. It is a Gene Larkin. Fred Manrique. God, these pictures. And this was big time photography back then, guys. Big time. Second card we've seen a Pete. Why can't you get 2 Griffeys that quick? All right, these holograms. I just hope we don't have a hologram sticking to a
Oh,
Griffey.
man.
That would not be a good situation. Blue Jays and Cubs. And guys, top loading these holograms will give us something to put outside of your base cards as kind of like a sandwich that we do when we ship. All right, Glenn Braggs again. Daryl Hamilton getting some duplicates. There's a rookie. That's our first rookie, I think. Rolando Rooms. See, are they? They're pretty early cards, the rookies. So number 6. Griffey's number 1. So that's the closest we've seen to a Griffey. Yeah, Blaine. Hey, word on the street is he may be the worst pitcher in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I hate to say that, but a lot of people said that he shouldn't have got in. If you read some about that. Very interesting guy. He died in 1980. Rube Marquard. We pulled this cut auto last Thursday in a throwback break. Also an Upper Deck product. All right, boy, we are Tom Pagnozzi. We're getting some duplicates here. Again, why can't you get a duplicate Griffey? Glenn Braggs again. Chicago White Sox and Orioles. I just have one. I have one Griffey. It's not graded. I've sold my other Griffies that were graded that I've had over the years. Probably sold them too early. Just one for me. That's kind of a cool collector's choice. That's a Ruben Sierra. Kind of a checklist, team checklist. All right, Rick Leach.
What's up, Trev?
Also, if we get a Griffey, rooting for it not to be on the back or the front of the pack. So we have, don't be near the hologram, don't be on the back, don't be on the front. Well, that eliminates 3 cards right there. All right, there you go, George. Our second one is down. That was John BUR. Chris MOU up next. It'll be from Illinois. Hey, what up, Trev? Stopping by for a little throwback, 89 Upper Deck. Chris MOU, gonna grab 2 packs. What do you think of the trade, Donald? I don't know. It's a lot of baseball trades this year. It's hard to keep up with, honestly. Gary Ward, BJ Surhoff. Oh, mommy.
Oh, what?
It's boom time. There he is, baby.
All right. Woohoo!
There he is, King Griffey Jr.
Wow.
So now we're going to look at condition. This one is off-centered up and down. So you do have a centering issue. But very cool. Getting a Griffey early. You talking about in the old sets like this, knock on wood, just they look darker?
Very nice. Holy cow.
So your only issue on this really probably centering. Corners look pretty strong. You do have an edge issue, a little bit of a factory did not cut these sharp all the time. So I would probably not advise grading this one, but it's very cool to have. Still has a lot of value.
Very cool. That's Chris MOU.
That's awesome. There you go, Chris. All right, we'll top load that one for Chris. Let's get another one.
Yeah. Now's when we need a duplication.
I don't know if Chris is in chat or not. There he is. Yeah, he said boom. Dave Parker. That's what I'm talking about, Chris. Doc Gooden.
Very cool.
No hologram there. And you may have got shorted a hologram, which is good when you've got a Griffey in a pack. You only have one hologram here, so we are going to top load that. Holograms cause problems. I'm not sure, knock on wood. Does anyone else think the pictures look really dark?
I think that in general darker than, I mean, just probably photography was better now. It was better.
It's off-centered as well. Alfredo Griffin. Very cool to get card number 1 pretty early in this break. Pretty cool stuff. All right, your second pack. I think you're good, but maybe you can double up on King Griffey Jr. All right, and you can see the printing presses here back in the day. Look at that one.
Yeah.
So that card went through the grinder. We'll see what that one is. These are tough to get. This is why people are paying such big money for PSA 10 Griffeys, BGS 9.5s or 10s. So hard to get them in high grades. That was good luck. Wally Joyner. I think you guys tell me the story on Wally Joyner. He helped start Upper Deck or ramp it up. Mariners. There's Dave Otto, rookie. Glenn Bragg's. We've seen about 5 of these. Glenn Bragg's very popular in this set. All right, Mike Devereaux is your shredded card, so that's not the worst one if you're gonna have a damaged card. All right, Mariners sticker. We're gonna top load that just so we don't lose it. It's hard for us to keep track of those holograms. Oh yeah. In the sealed factory sets, Griffey was always on the front of the box, so he would get damaged. Yeah, card number 1s are always more condition sensitive. David, next up from Canada. David H-O-O. Be from Ontario, I believe. It's hard to tell, knock on wood. Baseball is so unpredictable, man. We talked about that yesterday. It's just hard. I guess everybody could say the Dodgers on paper look like the best team. Tough to get these packs open. All right, boy, that guy is struggling. Just had a coronary. All right, Jack Morris. Everybody remembers Jack Morris. Tigers. Pat Borders. I remember Pat. Jim Eppard. Okay, we're back to getting 2 holograms now, looks like. Tigers and the Cubs. Tigers and Cubs. Ozzie Virgil. Another Gene Walter. Oh, we always root for our Rangers, man, but that's not going to happen. I don't know what a Griffey PSA 10's got to be over 1,000, right, guys? Got to be a 4-digit card, I would think. Be well over that. I may be way off. It may be a few thousand. All right, second pack. Look, that one opened real easy. It's a little bit torn already. So Chris is our famous person so far. Got a Griffey. That would have been in pack 5. Eric Plunk. About 2K, says Joel. 2K for a PSA 10. They're hard to come by. Greg Matthews. Kelly Gruber. All right, we have a Twins sticker. We have a Twins, and this one always sticks. Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh Pirates. Average is 1,900. That's you know, there's just not that many out there. A card that has so many copies graded, I'm sure it's hard to. Does it have, what's the percentage though? It's got to be pretty low. I mean, the percentage of PSA 10s to the overall submissions, I would say it's got to be low. Now, the actual number of them may be high, but I think your odds are probably pretty low. Bob Stanley. All right. So, no Griffey there, David. We're going to ship your cards to you. We got Tyler Harr, TJ, North Carolina, up next. Tyler picking up a box of Allen and Ginter baseball. We're going to ship that out to you tomorrow, Tyler. PSA 9, oh yeah, much less, about $250, so it drops big time. All right, 2 packs. Yeah, if Acuna can stay healthy, Braves will have a shot. There's my guy, Tim Raines. Tim the Rock Raines. All right, Charlie Lee. Chuck Jackson looking like a happy fellow. Willie McGee. Does anybody remember Willie McGee? Paul Gibson. All right, cards sticking together a little. Johnny Ray. Hall of Famer Robin Yount. Sure there's no hologram.
I think there was a Willie McGee and Janis Joplin song.
All right, Mets, just 1 hologram in this pack. And I'm going to save the sleeve. We're just going to, well, no, we'll do 2 top loaders because we'll probably need them anyway. All right, David Otto again. Why can't we get a bunch of Griffey rookies? This is our 3rd card number 4, Dave Otto. Dave Parker, Jeff Russell, Mike Witt. $85,000 of them graded at PSA. And 4,015 PSA 10. So you're looking at what, 5%? A little bit less, actually, 4%. It's pretty tough. If you send in 100, you get 4. Eee. Do the math on that. Do the cost on that. That 1,900 sound like a good deal. All right, Ron Kittle, Mike Henneman. There's Wally Joyner, helped start Upper Deck, I do believe, or help with the startup. Had some connections there or something. Ozzie Virgil again. You've heard the term short print. I think there are some guys that are long prints. They had a whole bunch of cards printed. Holograms, Orioles, Mets. All right, pick these back up. Dave Smith. With the card stuck to the back. No, that's because they're both named Dave. I didn't want to separate. Dave Stapleton. Felix Jose rookie card. Felix Jose. Card 22. There's a checklist. My guy Will Clark, I do believe. Tim Belcher. Dave Steeb, the stash. You guys know about Dave Steeb. If you've done Archive Signature Series retired players with us. All right, there's your stacks. Tyler. Okay, Mike next up. Mike Chi. Mike having a good day. Getting a 101 NFL Shield and Nike Swoosh booklet, I do believe, for the Eagles. Mike from New Mexico. May the force be with you. Yeah, these did open nicely. They're They call them foil packs, which you can't take a hairdryer and open them, but they're still paper. They are foil on the outside, but it's still like a really thin paper type of pack. Pretty cool technology back in the day. Scott Bankhead looking a little strange. Fred Manrique. Ed Romero. All right. Dave Otto rookie again. If we were getting Griffeys as much as we were getting Dave Otto, you guys would be going nuts right now. Red Sox and Yankees, the enemies on the hologram. If Dave Otto was greater than Ken Griffey Jr., we would be setting records right now. Thank you for that math, crazy. All right, Dave Parker, I'm going to need you to separate yourself. See, it's always Dave's. Dave and David, they always stick together. Jim Whalewander. Chili Davis, I remember Chili Davis. Gene Walter, number 74 out of our packs. Pete O'Brien. Crazy's on it. Crazy, what are you, Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting or something? What are you, Dustin Hoffman in Rain Man? Bo Jackson, there you go. Bo Jackson. Kevin McReynolds looked like he might have had some life problems later on. He looks pretty concerned. Mike Stanley. Ricky Horton. Such a large set. Upper Deck, no holograms there. Pat Borders. All right, there is our one hologram. A little inconsistent on those. Yankees again. Dave Smith. David Otto. Let's get a boom every time we do a David Otto. Card number 4. Dave Otto. If you didn't get a Dave Otto, you're probably not in this break. Dave Automatic. Is that Dale Murphy? I believe so. Atlanta Braves checklist. All right, no beans there. One Griffey so far for Chris. I will note that down. I forgot to note that. Griffey. And I want to I'm gonna go right, or excuse me, left order there. All right, Timothy Y-A-N from Michigan. Need the Viking cry. This is a fun break. We got to start doing more Throwback Thursdays. I don't have one planned for next Thursday yet. I'm going to start looking at older product. Maybe over the weekends, try to pick up a few things.
I think it's a great idea.
I'd like to surprise you guys with some stuff. Now, the value's not always there. A lot, like you guys know, if you don't get a Griffey or you don't get a good rookie, it's a lot of this is because it's fun, and that's part of it too. So, not doing any of the throwback stuff to make a bunch of money. You just kind of do it because it's fun. Is that only 4 Dave Autos? I thought we had more than that. Seems like it. All right, Timothy. Good luck. Look at that smile. He's been using Crest Whitening. I should get some money for saying that. Rich Gedman. Bobby Bonilla Day. Guy's still making coin. What's he doing there? Hey, Ma, check out my baseball card.
He just got paid. He's putting it in his wallet.
I'm digging. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, Dan Plesac. 86 Fleer basketball. Joel's going to give us a stipend to help us afford that. Brian Harvey. All right, we're dropping holograms here like they're hot. Tim Raines. We got Yankees are very popular and Tigers. I want somebody to get the Expos hologram and grade it, please. I wonder how many of those are graded. Somewhere, somebody has a graded set of holograms. Ken Williams. 87 tops, the wood trim. Paul Molitor, the great Paul Molitor checklist. The bad news is we didn't get a Griffey in this pack. The good news is we did not get a Dave auto. Bob Melvin, cool guy. Rob Murphy, not a cool guy. I mean, yeah. All right, Jose Bautista, and oh, I know this card.
Ha 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 ha. We should do something else besides.
Why doesn't Griffey appear as much as this guy? Spring football. All right, here's our 2 holograms. I'll sit those down. We'll do that at the end. Kevin Seltzer. Pretty cool to put a lime with him. All right. Alfredo Griffin. Popular on pasta. Expos. Andres Galarraga, the big cat. Ted Simmons. All right. And your holograms, so no Griffey. Rangers and Mariners. Dave Otto. We may be the only breaker in the world talking about Dave Otto in a long time. All right, next up is going to be Mike Chi again. Mike, 2 more packs for you. New Mexico. All right, I'll get you those cards there. And Mike will be next up. All right, 2 packs here. Six autos. Yeah, 6, not AUTO, OTTO. It's getting ugly. All right, make sure they're not sticking together. Guzman. R.J. Reynolds, Ricky Horton, Dave Dravecki. This guy, super cool story. We heard him speak at Industry Summit a few years ago. Lost his arm. Just a devastating injury. Ended up losing his arm. So Dave Dravecki, that's a cool card. Look up his story if you don't know it. You can probably see some YouTube videos of him speaking as well. Cubs on the hologram. I'll set that off to the side. Dave Dravecki, really good speaker. Ed Whitson. Ron Washington, there you go. He managed the Rangers for a while, I think. Tim Flannery, Roberto Kelly. Doug Drabeck, you guys remember Doug? You get an auto. Yeah. See, okay, so some of these packs are like, the seal is disintegrated almost. So not searched. I mean, the pack is not, there's no way to see all the cards in there, but that seal kind of gave way over the years. And it seems to be the problem. We've had one other pack like this. Looks like the sealer didn't hit the pack, it hit the cards. So it didn't seal it properly. I won't say his name. Jack Clark. Keith Atherton, Odell Jones. Stan Javier, Jim Morrison. Played in the Doors, I think. Brewers hologram, first one of those. David Otto. You're the bane of my existence. And what is this guy doing? Seriously? Are you stretching? What are you doing? Pete Incaviglia, what are you doing that for? Wade Boggs. Sitting down telling campfire stories. Dave Auto again. Mark Grant. Odell Jones got the grinder. Odell Jones. Dale Murphy. So you always want to look for the reverse negative of this card. So I'm actually going to look this up to make sure that's not the reverse negative. It's a valuable card. Stand by. So it's not. If the bat, so if the bat is going this way, it's a reverse negative. It's very rare. So just remember that if we get another Dale Murphy. 7 autos. That is getting ugly. I'm sorry, that's getting ugly. I'll top load these separate so we can have 2 top loaders with it. All right, next up is going to be Jeff Harr, also from Michigan. A few people from Michigan in here. Thanks, El Ray. El Ray, do you have the reverse negative? I've never even seen one. I kind of want to get one now for my collection. I'm big on 80s, 90s stuff, so I want to get one. How do you spell his name? I don't know. Oh, you had one and sold it. Ooh. Burt Blyleven, he's a Hall of Famer. Jody Reed. Jim Otto. Who is this guy? Somebody Wikipedia this David Otto guy, whatever his name is. Chuck Finley. Let's see what he turned out to be. Glenn Braggs again. All right, 2 holograms. Al Leiter. I liked Al Leiter. Red Sox. And what you don't want to see is a good rookie with a hologram stuck to it. Yankees. Oh, that is Luis Funky Cold Medina. Number 2, right by Griffey, and here he is. How is this possible? 700 cards. And he's in every pack. How is this possible?
Maybe I shouldn't be using that. Yeah.
Oh, I think you should. All right. Ryan Sandberg, team checklist. Dennis Rasmussen. Greg Maddux on the Cubs. Love it. Oh, you need to grade yours. Ooh. Elroy does have one. There's the holograms, George. How is this possible? If we were getting Griffeys at this pace, this would be like the greatest break of all time. If we had 7 Griffeys already, this would be the greatest thing ever. Gary Thurman. Correa. Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. Checklist, Darryl Strawberry, I do believe. Thanks for the auto. You're welcome, buddy. You know, it's the least I could do. Yeah. Yankees. On the hologram. Ozzie Virgil's appearing a lot as well. Brian Downing. There's Luis again. Just missed Griffey. That's card number 2. Bill Swift. Haven't got a Randy Johnson yet either. All right. So there's those, and I'm going to give you this hologram as well, George, so we can have 2 top loaders there. Yankees. All right, next up is going to be Chris from Kansas. Trevor likes anything related to Kansas, so Chris winning the national championship this last week. See if you can get a Griffey. Chris, P-E-R. Oh, Trev with the jokes. Yeah, I want to see a Randy Johnson. I'm glad we got a Griffey early. So then we could go through the Dave Otto fiasco and not feel so bad. He said thanks for the auto. That's funny. All right, Gary Gaetti. Timmy. Doug Drabeck again. Come on. Come on, Doug. Jay Howell. Charlie Lee. Ted Simmons dropping a hologram like it's hot. Oakland A's. There you go. There's the facts on David Allen auto. Played from 87. So basically, if we do a throwback product, it needs to be before 87. Otherwise, we have to get Dave auto cards. Jeff Stone, Mike Devereaux, Herm Winningham, Orlando Mercado, Angel Salazar, and Brian Harvey. Ending out pack 1 for you, Chris. Here's your holograms. He was 10 and 22. That sounds about right. Another one we've seen a lot, Dan Pasqua. Dave Winfield, Big Dave. Guy was an athlete. Could have played in the NFL if he wanted to. Jeff Reardon. Tim Cruz. All right, we've got the Reds and the Mariners. Wasted a minute of his life looking that up. Yeah, Carmen Castillo. Hope we get a Charlie Huff. All right, Alan Trammell, my guy, and Benito Santiago. All right, let me, no Griffey again. Chris, I was rooting for you. All right, Mitch, going to be next up. Here, George. Mitch from New York. New Yorkers like to get Griffeys. They do not like to get David Allen auto. Mitch Don, New York. No, he's over there top loading. George is doing a mighty fine job.
Nope, yep. Wide awake there.
He's too busy right now to be sleeping. We try to keep these in order. It's kind of a... It's just easier if we label these as we go. All right, here we go. Steve Lyons. Mark Davidson. There's Alfredo again. Made a sauce that became pretty popular. Cleveland hologram. And sticking to Tom Pagnozzi, the Mariners again. That's been a popular one. Dan Pasqua again. He's starting to challenge Mr. Otto for most sightings. Brooke Jacoby. Ozzie Smith. Checklist. Rod Booker and Ozzie Smith. Doyle Alexander. Got quiet for a minute. They're worrying about you. There you go. Pack 2 for Mitch. Who got the Shield and Playbook? I think it was Mike. One of our 101 booklets was a Shield. The other was a printing plate. It's Mike that's in this break. Mike Chi, I think, had the NFC East. All right, Bill Schrader. Jeff Musselman. Stan Javier. Looking like Russell Wilson a little bit. Hernandez. We got the Giants and the Dodgers. Ozzie Virgil. Ooh, there's a interesting one. Sandy Alomar Jr. rookie. It's not the worst card ever. Card number 5 in the set. Roberto's brother. Dave Parker. And there's an Ozzie Smith checklist. One more time. Get your holograms together. We got a Jalen Hurts Game of Inches dual relic. It had a Nike swoosh and an NFL shield on it. And then we got a Dolphins printing plate triple patch auto Mike Gesicki. Had the dolphin with the sunshine patch on it. So 2 1-of-1 booklets in an 8-box break is pretty insane. Autos go for 2 Expo stickers. I would take the 2 Expo stickers. You know how I like the Expos. Yeah, and it's the first NFL Shield card, Jalen, that I've seen where the Shield, they put it sideways. They didn't put it up and down. Very strange. Go back and watch that video. I think it's in like box 2, 1 or 2. Jose Gonzalez. Ed Hearn. There's Darryl Strawberry again. John Kruk playing for the Padres. I don't really remember that part of his career too much. Minnesota Twins, New York Mets. Dan Pasqua showing up again. I think he may be beating Mr. Otto there. Tim Burke in his Expos gear. I like it. Mike Diaz. They let him use 2 bats because he's not very good. Pat Borders. Oh, I gotta print a.
Yeah.
We already did Mitch, right?
We did Mitch.
All right, this is Mark HOE. Mark, I didn't even announce it for you. How dare I not announce you? Everybody, let's get a round of applause for Mark from Minnesota. I didn't announce you.
Oh.
Round of applause. First guy I didn't announce. That means you're going to get a Griffey. We got 1 Griffey, Jalen. I don't know if you saw it. We've got 1 so far. When did they start introducing autos into packs? Man, I'm not counting classic, like college stuff. I'm going to say 91 score had DiMaggio and Mantle. 92 score had the first triple auto, which we talked about before. I think classic probably had some stuff before that. College guys. But yeah, I'm going to say early 90s. Upper Deck had some baseball hero autos. Nolan Ryan, Hank Aaron. I'm going to say 90 to 91. Probably 90. And Upper Deck may take the cake for the baseball heroes auto. Yankees again. Tim Wallach, but it was still very unusual. Most companies didn't want to mess with it. Lee Smith. Look at that hairdo. Mike Boddicker. Barry Larkin, my guy, I think. Or is that Eric Davis? That might be Eric Davis. Frank Viola. That's an all-star card. All right. Didn't happen that time. Yeah, the baseball heroes may be it. The Donruss Elite series was pretty early. There was an Elite in 91 or 92. So, Douglas ZIM from Florida. Next up. I hope so, Joel. I hope there's a merger there. I'd like to see Jordan back in basketball again. Keith Moreland. Can you imagine what that would do to basketball? Dave Gallagher. Scott Bradley. Jose Canseco. There you go. Popular card back then. Kelly Gruber. This seems like a good pack. Kirk Gibson. Canseco. Charlie Puelo. Tim Wallach. We all remember Tim. Ozzy showing up again. He's in here a lot. Jeff Bittinger, Carlton Fisk, a lot of Hall of Famers here, or good players, not all Hall of Famers. Kirk Gibson. Did we not get a hologram?
Whoa.
Did they give you a Jose Canseco instead of a hologram here? Weird.
There's one.
There it is. It's sticking to the back of Charlie Puedo. I don't really want to speak as to why, but it's a Yankees hologram. There you go, George. There you go, 90 Upper Deck Reggie Jackson. Jalen, I don't think it's grade worthy. It was up and down. The centering was off. Up and down. Had a little bit of an edge issue. I would probably not grade it. Yeah, I haven't seen Sheffield yet. There's my guy, Tony Gwynn, one of the greatest hitters of all time. God rest his soul. Mickey Sasser. Let's turn these over. Glenn Braggs. Joe Price. Got a Cleveland hologram. And Mariners. Steve Jeltz. Could be Yeltz. Juan Castillo. George Brett. Go Royals. All-Star Jose Canseco. No Griffey. One Griffey so far, which I would say my guess is the average low series box probably has one, I guess. I wouldn't think it would have two, but maybe. Not sure what the average is. Crazy, they didn't have as detailed technology back in the day. That's why old cards in high grades command such a premium.
This will be Brian Will, right?
Oh, yeah. Brian, let me give Brian a round of applause since I didn't announce him. Brian Will from Illinois. Brian Will from Ill. Better luck if I don't announce you. All right, pack one. Dave Val. Orlando Mercado. Jim Eisenreich. Man, he knows how to grow chest hair out of his neck. There you go. Didn't have razors back then either. All right. We've got our holograms dropping out. Cubs and Angels. I think the first Angels we've seen. Alan Ashby. Take a look. It's Ian Book. Odell Jones. Jeff Ballard. Seeing a lot of duplicates, just not on Griffey yet. David Otto. It'll make a man sick. David Otto. Take a look. It's David Otto.
Come on, Griffey.
No Ian Books is very refreshing. There you go. Brian Fisher. Gary Varsho. Bill Swift. 9 auto rookies. What if we got 9 Griffies? We might be getting calls to have interviews. How did you guys do it? Nobody's calling about Dave Otto, I can tell you that. Billy Ripken without his bat. He looks a little angry without his 89 Fleer card. All right, Braves and Padres. Floyd Yeomans, Mike Krukow, Carlton Fisk, again, Hall of Famer, Jeff Reardon, and a really cool haircut for Angel Salazar. All right, no beans. When men were more than men. There you go. All right, I'm going to announce the next person. Tyler's back-to-back now. Tyler, you're going to go twice. We'll just make one sign for you here. And we'll open 4 packs. One, 2, 3, 4. Lots of body butter. Oh, what does that mean? All right, Tyler. 4 packs of glory. Willie Wilson. Wade Boggs. Sid Bream. Mike Young. Dave Stapleton. Tim the Rock Raines. Oh, come here, holograms. Sneaking right by me. Cardinals. Mets. Tim the Rock Raines, Hall of Famer. Mark Lemke, a rookie. Let's see what number is on Mark. It's number 19. Still no Randy Johnson or Gary Sheffield. John Smoltz. Checklist, 51 through 100 and 1 through 50. First checklist we've seen. Dennis Eckersley, Hall of Famer, All-Star card. John Candelaria, Dwayne Bruce. Cardinals and Mets on the hologram. Yeah, Randy Johnson's a rookie. Like I said, Sheffield and Smoltz. Those are kind of the big 4, so to speak. Got a Sandy Alomar. That's kind of a semi-star. All right. Separate these. Andre Dawson, the Hawk. Keith Hernandez of Seinfeld fame. Let me get the holograms first. We have a card to separate here. Blue Jays. Royals. Okay, card separated. Fred McGriff. Crime Dog. Larry Anderson. Tom Nidenfuhr, yeah. Jeff Pico de Gallo. Jose Gonzalez. Jim Sundberg. No big units yet. No. He was on Dan Patrick the other day. Pretty cool interview. You guys ought to watch that on YouTube. Randy Johnson interview. All right. Mark Grant. Padres. Boyd Mosby. Craig Reynolds. There's that. I think we've gotten about 12 of this guy. Gene Walter. About 12 of those. Mets. Cardinals. All right, I'm going to put this like that. Let me get a top load these holograms. George. All right. Joe Price. Mark Salas, Phil Bradley. Jay Howell, Doug Drabeck. Jim Rice, I believe a Hall of Famer. Not sure on that. All right, 4th pack, Tyler. Good luck, buddy. Can we get Griffey number 2? Gene Walter may have doubled it. We may have 18 Gene Walters. How about this? Bobby Witt Jr. going up to the big leagues this year. There's Bobby Witt Sr. That's kind of cool. Tim Belcher tells us how old we are. Dan Paska's showing up a lot. Angels, Yankees. On the holograms, Dave Smith. Mark Langston. Keith Hernandez. Donnie Baseball. Yankees checklist. Chris Sabo, love the glasses. Well, that card number 1's hard to get. We have some sort of residue on this card. It's part of the pack. Kind of feel on there. When you get that at home, you can kind of check that out. That'll be exciting. All right. A little pack glue, perhaps. There you go, Tyler. Four packs worth there for you, buddy. All right, Mark HOE from Minnesota. I'm going to get you this time. I'll announce you first. So the only Griffey so far, the only big rookie at all, Chris MOU. Haven't got any other big names. Griffey going to Chris MOU. So 4 packs left. Mark and then Adam. Do this just a little bit to separate the cards. John Moses, part in the Red Sea. Bruce Hurst. Tommy Harr. Pat Sheridan. Ozzie Virgil getting up there. A lot of copies of that. Joey Meyer. And a hologram for the Mariners. Sometimes you get 1. Ron Washington. Back when he's a player. Paul Molitor. First Molitor base card. Dante Bichette rookie. There you go. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna sit these down. I want to top load that. It's kind of a nice rookie that you don't think of. Dante Bichette. Top load that hologram as well. Dante was a good player. Harold Baines, Hall of Famer now. Kirk Gibson. Cool picture. Tony Gwynn, my guy. Yeah, check that out, Tyler. I want you to check that out. Take a look at that. All right. Lance Parrish. Uh-oh. Get ready, kids. We're in double digits. David Otto again. Oh no. Tim Raines, Hall of Fame player, Cincinnati Reds and the Mariners. Tim Wallach. Kevin Romine Lettuce. Larry Moosby. I believe that's Frank Viola on the checklist. Oral Hershiser, he was a good player. Ron Hassey and Ron Darling. Back-to-back Rons. So Mark, didn't get you a Griffey, buddy. There auto be something we should do about that. Ba-doom-doom. No ba-doom-doom. George doesn't want to do it, Jalen. There you go. All right, I need to announce you, Adam, since you're our finalist here. Adam SID, last man with a shot at Griffey. Otherwise, Chris, you're the king of the hill, king of the mountain. Only Adam can overtake you with a mint condition Griffey, perhaps. Or at least he can come in second with a Randy Johnson or John Smoltz or Gary Sheffield. All right, John Shelby. Rance Molinicus. Charlie Lee. Our hologram here. Just one hologram this time. Dodgers. Dave Stapleton. Andre Dawson again. Barry Jones looking fly. Didn't have to really exercise to be a pitcher. Randy St. Clair. Chris Gwynn. Paul O'Neill, back when he was on the Reds. I remember him as a Yankee. All right. Last pack. This has been fun. We'll do more Throwback Thursdays. So we've done SP Legendary Cuts. That was an expensive break. It's a little bit lower price here. I'd love to do some 93 Finest Baseball. Unfortunately, only one person's probably going to be happy in that break. Whoever gets the refractor. But we still may do it anyway. If you guys are game. You could pull several $1,000 card if you get the right refractor. Gene Walter, Louis Meadows, Red Sox, and card number 2, Luis Medina. Card number 2, just right next to Ken Griffey Jr. So close. Don Robinson. Hey, is this a rookie? It is not. Jay Buhner. He was already there. Ooh, 98 SP Football's interesting. Alan Trammell, Walt Weiss, Fred Tolliver, and Frank Williams. All right, so you were the king of the hill, Chris. We got one Griffey, which is way better than not getting one. A little bit easier in the low series. So if this had been a high series box, likely we wouldn't have got one at all. So we thank you guys for doing this break with us. We will have more Throwback Thursdays. Don't have any planned for next week at this point. We do have a big Fanatics break on Monday. If you like a break that's guaranteed to have a Tom Brady auto, guaranteed to have a Mike Trout auto, guaranteed to have multi-signed items, it's the biggest memorabilia break we've ever done at Dynasty. It's $200 off what we should be charging for it, and you're guaranteed to hit. You're not walking away with nothing. The lowest hits in the break retail price. The prices we're looking at that they should sell for about $600. And that's if you go probably the last 3 items picked. You get a bonus item if you get a bottom 3 pick in that. Really want you guys to consider the break on Monday. Fanatics, check it out on our website, dynastybreaks.com. Give us a thumbs up before you leave. Click that like button. I got enough. That's all. I ain't saying anything else. We're done pulling autos. Be right back.